Alright, so as you can see, I already wrapped it around the tube, the water bottle, and as you can see, I left the bottom end, the PVC top, exposed or whatever. So I left the flap open. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and super glue this end, and you want to use a lot of it so that the foam can seal itself. You can see it's sealed pretty good. Now I didn't want to waste too much super glue on the wrapping of it, because I've noticed it's gonna go, this part is gonna go into this PVC pipe. Let me see, how can I do this? Okay. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and just squeeze it in, I guess. You're gonna rotate it. As you can see, it's kind of getting sticky, and it's getting harder to fit in. So you're gonna want to go ahead and just squeeze it in, keep squeezing it in into the PVC pipe until you want it, more or less a good half the distance, I guess, depending on if you want the missiles to be sticking out of the launcher itself. You want to keep oh my god, pushing it in. Yeah, maybe I used a little too much foam. So we're gonna continue trying to squeeze this thing in until we get it all the way in. It's got to go halfway, I think. It's not even there yet. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze this thing in later on, and so the next step would be adding this thing, the 6-piece, because I did super glue it. I actually super glued the inside of it, just to be on the safe side, so it stays like that. Super glue that thing, and it'll go on the other end, because we are going to be using both ends of this launcher. That's the great part of it. One side is going to have the missiles and rockets shooting out of it, and the other side we're going to be using, I guess they're grenade. It looks like a grenade. It's an explosive. It looks like a bomb, one of them, like old-fashioned bomb type ball with the fuse coming out of it and everything. It looks really cool. We're going to be using that thing. We're going to put it in here. The fuse is going to be sticking out, so when you light it and you hold it like this, it's gonna shoot out. And using the handles, we're gonna be super gluing the handles next. We're almost done, guys. This was pretty easy. I mean, the process only took about 20 minutes, give or take, but I did shorten the video. This is gonna be holding the launcher this way. You gotta see it when we're finished. When we finish it, you'll see it, and then we'll be on to painting. We'll be painting this thing and putting the scope on top of it, and yeah, it's gonna look awesome. All right, see you next step. All right, my evil villains. So yeah, I managed to fit both ends already. You see, it's already covered now. It's no longer going through. So I got already both ends. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chamber one, and I'm going to fit it through the, see how good that, let's see, it's going to be sticking out just a little bit. I'm going to try to kind of fit it in a little bit more so it stays snug. I kind of don't want to super glue it, because as I super glued the foam part of this end, it did get stuck, and I did have a little problem trying to fix it. Luckily, this is only the grenade part, and it's not the missile part. The missile part it's going to need a little more. I mean, it should have enough gap in there to fit the Roman candles, but I do want them kind of sticking out a little bit. Just so it makes it easier for you to light the fuse. I know the Roman candles, the fuse will be sticking out, but for the missiles, the bottle rockets, I know those fuses are on the bottom of the explosive. It's at the bottom, and it's held by a stick. So the stick is gonna go in there. I'm hoping it does come out a little bit. And I do hope that, I don't know, I'm going to use these leftover foam strips, you see? And I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can maybe wrap it around this thing so that it stays snugged in here. It might work, it might not work, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and try to go ahead and just kind of super glue it. Then I guess you can just, yeah, we might need this thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try to wrap it. Let's see if it'll work. Go ahead, just lace it like that. I'm using some scissors. Yes, the scissors you need scissors. You're gonna kind of try to super glue it to this thing, or we can use the duct tape. The duct tape really, it's been helping a lot. You can go ahead and duct tape it, and we'll give it that extra layer it probably needs. Yes, no. Let's see if we can't make this thing fit. I kind of look funny right now. Yeah, we're gonna try to make it fit in there, just so that I kind of really want it to fit snugged. You know, you don't want this thing to. There you go. Just spin it out. There you go. I think that'll work. Because, like I said, I didn't want this thing to. And whatever ends sticks out of, you can just go ahead and cut them off. Now you do want to make sure this thing is going to be securely in place, because like I said, this thing is going to be launching explosives, you know, bottle rockets, Roman candles. So when you're going to be using this thing, you're going to want to make sure you keep it a safe distance away from your face. And yeah, hopefully it should work. I mean, this thing, I'm going to fire test it. I'm going to go ahead and make a video of that later on. I got a really good idea of how to make that video. So as you can see, I already did that. See, I already placed I guess it was like that much of the PVC pipe that's already cut, you know. And the bottom end, I guess the PVC top, should be around this area right here. So this is a pretty good, you know, length to launch missiles out of. From this end, you can launch about a couple there. And from this side, you're gonna have that, yeah, the grenade with the fuse sticking out, the cannon. This is gonna be the cannon launcher, I guess. And yeah, next step is gonna be putting these right here. We're gonna be using these. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and super glue it to the launcher itself. Yeah, this thing's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really, really awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and super glue it like this. Don't know how we're gonna do it, because it does need to. We do need to keep it like that for a while, just so the super glue can stick to it. And yeah, I can't wait to color it. So the next step is going to be putting the handles. Once we put the handles in, I'll be able to show you a better view of the launcher itself, and then color it. I still don't know what color I'm going to color it. I want to color it green, you know, camo it. I don't know, or just color it black. I still do need to put. I was going to put the sling on it, but I think I might just might put the scope. Yeah, we gotta see how this thing's gonna look. I think it looks pretty awesome. Gotta put the scope on it, the red beam scope, and yeah, it might be off to the side. I don't know. I might have sights on both ends. This way, when I flip it, I can use the one-sided, and then flip it again and use the other side. Luckily, I have two of these scopes that I have from the sniper rifle that I have. I'll be doing something with that sniper rifle too, but right now, yeah, let's go ahead and paint the handle, what do you call it, glue the handles to it, and then we can move it to painting. Yeah, so we can paint it. Alright, see you next step.